You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's ZENNI.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. How are you? What is today? I have no idea. I've been sick. Don't worry about me. But you know what I've been thinking about, though? I've been thinking about being stuck in the middle of things. Are you there? Do you sometimes go to the office and you feel like you're in the middle and everybody is insane around you, and yet you're caught up by being affected by what they're doing? Happens at home. Happens everywhere. It's just a drama of life. Don't worry about the drama, by the way. Drama is what we like. That's why we watch TV dramas and stuff. Drama's always going to be there. Drama's easy. It's like gossip. It's easy. It's always going to be there. So since it's going to be there, we just need to deal with it, right? And we're going to talk about how you can eliminate some of the drama from your life today. If that's cool, you don't have to do it. You can keep it all you want to. It's fine. Go ahead. Hoard all the drama you want, but I don't like it. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, that positive boost you need every single day. Since 2006, I sat down, I said, let's do this thing. I wondered, can I do it every single day? And now we're at, 4,200 plus episodes here today. I've done over 10,000, actually probably over 11,000 podcasts now. We used to do 4 every single week. Thank God I gave that thing up. But I was a Superman back then. Not that I'm not today, but I'm just smarter today. Anyway, all this podcast, and really the only mission is this. It's can I get inside your head a little bit? And there is some strategy here. I know it sounds like I don't know what it sounds like, but there's real strategy behind what I'm doing. And every single thing that I do, wait, listen, would you pay attention to me? Don't you dare drift off on me. I got stuff to say to you. You need this. But sometime in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to put something inside your head, and here's what's going to happen. You're going to think, yeah. It's Scott blabbing again, blah, 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 blah. But you know what's going to happen is you're going to be sitting in line today, maybe at Starbucks. You're at the grocery store. You're going to be at Walmart in the self-checkout lane, trying to wonder why people have 4 carts in front of them and the chicken that they're eating in line. And suddenly you're going to hear me say, I'm the monkey in the middle. And my voice is going to come in your head. And this is the way it's been described to me, just so you know. There is, they describe me as good Scott and evil Scott. They do. They say good Scott's whispering one ear about the things I should be doing, and evil Scott's going, what are you doing? He's in the other ear, and he's trying to get you to stop. It's going to happen. Get ready for it. It is me, Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. Yeah, a little raspy today. By the way, when I'm raspy, that also means I don't feel good. And essentially, I think you're getting a drunk version of me because I have the Dayquil in me. And, imagine me with a bottle of wine. We do the best we can today and get through this. Join me on the Facebook page at dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. I actually really like what I'm doing, and I really just enjoy it. And even though I don't feel physically good, I'm just kind of in the groove right now, and I'm a little afraid to listen back to these podcasts. In fact, I'll just let you do that. You send me your comments and let me know how I did, okay? So, have you ever found yourself in the middle? Stuck in the middle? Just stuck there. I was chatting with a client. I talk with a lot of clients. Actually, not that many. I maintain a client list of 5 clients. That's it. And it's fun. It's just enough. And then everybody else is group coaching, which is, I think, frankly, really effective. But I was talking to a client in a personal call, and he said he was trying to be everything to everybody. And I saw that before he even said that. I just feel like I'm trying to serve everybody. Business was stalled, wasn't growing. It happens when you're serving everybody. You really don't need to serve everybody, just the ones that really like you. That's all. Works really well. His business was not growing. His life was not happy. Why? He was trying to serve everybody. And what happens if you're married and you have a family? I hear this every single week, every single day. It's like you focus on the business and you're letting go at home, aren't you? You focus on the kids and you're missing the wife or whatever it happens to be. It happens. That's life. Life gets in the way. It's always going to be that way. It's just very dynamic. Just get used to it. That's the way it is. Never going to get any better. Never going to get any worse. Just going to be the same. But he couldn't feel like he was making any progress because of it. I get it. I've been there before. It's hard when you're like that, isn't it? That's what I said. I said, my friend. I rarely say that because it's kind of like it's like writing an email. It's like, my friend, hey, friends. But it's that tone when you want to be a coach guy and you just take a breath. You go, my friend, you are stuck in the middle. Nothing good happens when you are in the middle. In business and in life, it's true. Nothing good happens when you're in the middle. It's okay, for instance, if you have low expectations and you surround yourself with low expectation type folk, that's okay. Let me pause for a second while about 99% of the audience says, what do you mean you can't hang out with people with low expectations? Come on. I know you're respectful, but it's okay if you do, right? It's completely up to you. That's Scott logic. That's just common sense. It is okay. You do not get penalized. Well, I guess you do in the long run, but you can do whatever you want to do. That's the thing that makes life really freaking confusing. It's okay for you to hang out with people with no life and low lives and all that kind of stuff. That's cool. It's also okay for you to reach for your dreams, to have high expectations, and to expect that of others, and hang out with those kind of people. I love those kind of people. My favorite kind of people are self-made businessmen, entrepreneurs who made a lot of money and have the option to retire early, and they're just fun. I mean, they fly airplanes and boats. They do the stuff that I like to do. They get way much more money than I do because I never ran a big industrial firm or something like that. But I love those kind of people. I do. I hang out with those kind of people. I hang out with people that are like, they got big dreams and they want to keep living and they want to keep buying stuff because they can. And they want to enjoy the experience in life because that's the really important thing. I love those people. So I have a choice. I could hang out with those other people. The ones that are tugging at you and pulling at you and that kind of stuff. Don't really have any expectations. Or I could hang out with the people that really are just cool and excite me. And I like to do that all the time. You ever come visit me here in Port Orange, Daytona Beach, Florida, and we get together and you buy me lunch or you buy me dinner? Because that's the rule. If you come to town, there's too many people come to town. I can't buy it for everybody. Okay. So you got to buy me dinner, buy me lunch. I'll spend time with you. If you have low expectations, if you try to drag me down, I will get up and leave. I won't hang out with you. See, what happens when you're in the middle? What happens? Well, you're confused. When you combine high and low, confusion is the result. You don't know what to do. Mediocrity takes over. It's what happens. Frustration is going to be your daily friend. A lot of times when I talk about this kind of stuff, I compare it, and you see it a lot online these days. You see it a lot of business right these days. I tend to not be anytime in the middle. I will either be at the very low end or the very high end. I stay out of the middle. A lot of years ago, Walmart. I don't even recall Walmart. Gosh, it's the show this week we mentioned Walmart twice. That has never happened, I don't think. A lot of years ago, they were having some issues with what they were doing because everybody knew that Walmart was the place to get low prices, right? That's what we thought about. You get low prices at Walmart. And then suddenly they were selling higher end stuff. Suddenly they had nice TVs and they had nice clothing. They had different designer lines. Remember that? It was a few years back now when that happened. Suddenly they were doing all this other stuff that was high end. And, well, in Walmart style. And people got confused. And they actually had a really hard time because people expected them just to be on the lower end, lower prices, things like that. And once they did that, once they just came back and said, what do they call it? Price rollbacks? Is that what they called it? Once they did that, their branding, their imaging, everything came together. People got it. They understood it. Well, okay, welcome back. Welcome back. And they did very well. Continue to do very well. So you never want to get stuck in the bottom or the top. And you know one more thing. Can I share this with you? Particularly you business people. Can I share something with you right now? This is insight that you may not have thought about, but I'm going to give it to you because I'm that kind of guy. And you can send me $5 if you want to. So here's the thing. If you sell at a low price with high quality, you can't service your customer. And they're not going to be satisfied because they didn't give you enough money for you to deliver the product you said you were going to deliver. So they're going to be dissatisfied and you're going to hate your life when you do that. If you sell at a high price and don't actually step up to deliver that, you're going to make them mad too. And that's what happens when you combine the low and the high. You are essentially not able to deliver on either end. And when you put yourself in the middle of that constantly, you drive yourself insane. Now, I know I meandered just a little bit here, but that was worth it right there. So as you look at your life today, recognize, and it's just as simple as saying, am I stuck in the middle here? Is there something going on that I'm in the middle and I have no control? If that is the case, I would figure out whatever way possible, even if you had to blow it up and start over. Whatever way you possibly can to get yourself out of the middle and get yourself in control. Choose whatever side you want to. I could care less. There are lots of things that I just want to sit and do nothing. That's fine. When everybody else wants to go have fun. Cool. I'm just going to choose that place. You guys go gamble and I'm going to sit on the beach because it's a safer bet and it's prettier girls. This guy's got to have his Oh, no, I'm talking about my wife sitting next to me. Come on. I was talking to my wife the other day. I said, she's 58 now. She's gorgeous at 58. You would never know. You'd think she's 38. And she says she's 38. But I looked at her. I said, honey, I got to tell you, I've never been with a 58-year-old woman before on the beach. She looked at me like, what kind of fool am I? I said, the fool I am is Scott. And that's Scott logic and the truth. All right, so tomorrow, I tell you, when I'm sick, you're going to get, it's like I'm drunk on Dayquil. When you come up back tomorrow morning, and I know you will, we're going to ask you about your friends. And are they holding your butt back in life? Are they? Maybe so. But it's not going to happen anymore because you're going to get smart tomorrow. See ya.